Hey sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing our weekly plan with me for next week, which is going to be Monday, October the 10th through Sunday, October 16th. I have a planner cake get pulled. I've got a ton of extra little stickers, so I will show you those in just a second. But before I do that, I want to welcome anyone who is new. My name is Michaela Barnhart, and I am a new mommy to a now 8-week-old baby boy. His name is Gatlin. He actually turns 2 months old on Monday, so I'm very excited about that. He is starting to be so fun to be around. I mean, he's always been fun to be around, but if you've had a newborn, you know the first little bit is kind of rough, especially with your first, like us. So he's getting to the point where he's making little noises and cooing at us and stuff. And so it's starting to get really exciting just to see how much he's changed and what he can do now. We're getting to the point to where he's holding his head up all on his own, which is great. He loves tummy time. So yeah, just getting really excited about that. That's completely unrelated to this, but I just thought I would share a little bit about him. So yeah, let's go ahead and look at the stickers that I have pulled. I'll start with the kit that I'm going to be using. Like I said, these are all planner cake kit or planner cake stickers. So the kit that we're using for this week is actually adorable. I am obsessed with this kit. It is mini kit 448. I am just obsessed with this little icons up here with the, or not icons, but this box right here with the coffee and then this little leaf that has the leopard print. I think that is just adorable. I love it. I love the colors. I think it's gonna be really pretty once it's put down. So we have sheet C. I also have the sheet D, which is the check boxes. We have the thin washi, and then I also have the strip header that goes with it. So I also love when they do black strip headers. Oh, also I just went and got my nails done, so thought I would share. But I love when they have a black strip header at the top. I just think that really makes it pop, or any other really dark color. So we're gonna use that kit. And then I pulled my habit trackers. I got a new event sticker or event labels that we're gonna use. It's event 6 for doctor's appointment, event 2 for church, and event 84 for mom's house. So those are the ones I'm planning to use for this week. So yeah, let's just go ahead and we'll just start putting it down like normal. I did do some pre-planning this week. Probably should have pulled out my little tweezers for this part since I got my nails done. They're a lot thicker than normal. Anyways though, I did some pre-planning this week just so that I could kind of have a heads up of what was going on. I don't know why, but I thought this week was going to be really busy, but it's really actually not. It's a pretty normal week. Obviously I have some YouTube stuff written up there, just the videos that are going to be going up. But the only day that we actually have things going on out of the norm is Monday and Friday. I'm not sure why I thought that we had more going on, but I'm hoping I'm not forgetting anything. But I've checked all of my calendars, the one in my purse, my calendar here, my phone, and I cannot figure out anything else that we were supposed to be doing this week. So hopefully I didn't miss anything. That would be upsetting if I did. But yeah, so I'm excited to have a pretty chill week. This past week that we're going out of wasn't too bad. We did have a vet appointment on Monday with our pups. I can't really say pups anymore. They're not puppies anymore, but we had their vet appointment this past week just for their normal checkup for shots and things of that nature. And then I think that was all we had this week. I can show you guys what this week ended up looking like. It's actually pretty busy looking, but it's not that bad. So yeah, like I said, we had our vet appointment, then we had normal days. Yesterday was a normal day. Today's Friday when I'm filming this. I have a doctor's appointment this morning, and then it is a grocery day. And then we do have some things going on over the weekend. We're meeting with someone tomorrow, and I'll chat about that in a later video once everything is kind of finalized. And then I have a meeting at church on Sunday. So we do have a few things going on this weekend, but still nothing crazy. So I don't know why I felt like we were about to get busy, but I'm kind of glad that we're not. So yeah, we've got that stuff down. I'm going to go ahead and throw down my sidebar. I always just kind of do the same things over here. I hope that's not, I say I hope it's not boring. And even if it is, honestly, this is what works for me. So I kind of just have to do the same thing over and over again. I just found what works best, and that's just kind of what I do. So I hope that it's not too boring for you guys to watch it over and over again every week. But I'm sorry if it is. Let's move that one up one. I really don't need all of these over here. I just like to have a spot just in case. Okay, so let's put down to do, to go, and to call. And then I'm gonna put some little icons with it. So I'm gonna put medicine down here because that's where I track my medicine. I'm gonna put the little phone. I'm gonna put the shoe for to go. And we'll put the little sticky note for to do. Okay, so sidebar is all set up. I guess, well, let's go ahead and do some other things before I start that. I was gonna say, I guess I'll just plan day by day, but I'm gonna go ahead and stick this guy down here. I've just been doing this to mark, I get off of work at 4 and I go get Gatlin and hang out at my mom's for a little bit until around 5 o'clock, and then we come home. Well, I try to be home by 5, but either way, we go hang out over there for a little bit. So I just marked that like that. Okay, now we'll start planning day by day, I guess. So let's just close it up and let's start with work on Monday. I'm gonna do work in this little checkered looking print. So I go in at 9. We have our pediatrician appointment at 3:30, so I'm probably gonna get off of work around 2 at the latest because I'll have to go pick Gatlin up and then turn around and go back to town for that. So we'll put it right there for now, and then let's find something to mark that pediatrician appointment. Shouldn't take that long, so, well, no, I guess I'm gonna use one of these because I use those for our walk. So like I said, it's at 3:30. And I'm gonna use my new little event label for it. Let's do, I'm just gonna use black. Oops, that's super crooked. That's better. Okay, so we've got that there. And then I need something to mark work, just so I can have somewhere to write down my hours. All right, and then I do want to mark that Gatlin turns 2 months, not 2 months on that day. So let's see, I think I'm gonna put that on one of these maybe. Yeah, I think that'll work. Let's put it up here at like 6 o'clock-ish. Something to put up against that. Yeah, we'll just do it just like that. And obviously we're not getting him a present, but I am going to put the little present down there just because it's kind of like a birthday almost. And I like to use the icon. So we'll go back and write that in just a second. I have to take him to work with me on Monday because my mom picks him up from there on Monday and Wednesdays. I'm going to go ahead and mark both of those days just with a little heart. What else do we need to put on Monday? I'm going to go ahead and draw in our dinner line. I just like to mark out this little area for jotting down what we're going to have for dinner each night. And then we typically try to go for a walk around like 6 to 6:30-ish. So I'm going to put that down here as well. I guess I'll write that down later. And then I'm going to put in some of these little guys. So up here at the top, I'm going to put 2. I always write dishes and tidy up because that's 2 things I have to get done before we leave. I've got to do dishes so that I can wash all the bottles we use from overnight, so that I can pack them to take to my mom's house for her for the day. And then I always just like to tidy up the house, like make our bed and that kind of stuff. So I write that down every morning just so that I have a spot to check it off. And yeah, it's not a bath night, so we don't have to mark that. So all that's good. Actually, it might be a bath night. Let's see. We're going to bathe him tonight instead of tomorrow night. And we do every 3 days. So 1, 2, 3. Yes, so Monday is going to be a bath night. So let's go ahead and mark that. Just going to put a little star, and I'll go back in a little bit and write bath night. Okay, so that's it for that day. And then for Tuesday, we don't really have much going on. We'll have work all day, just like normal. And then I do have a YouTube video going live on Tuesday. So all of that is good. Just a pretty normal day. I gotta find somewhere to stick that little piece of stuff. And let's see, we need this to mark work. And then I'm gonna stick this little guy up here so I can write down what video is supposed to go live. And then we can take that off. Okay, and then we'll just put the same things down at the bottom. So we'll put our 6:30-ish walk time. I'm gonna grab my little check boxes again. I had to rip one little guy off of here. It's very hard to do that. Okay, and then we'll grab another checkbox strip and put some down here. I just like to have them in the evenings as well so that I can write, like if I need to do like laundry or anything like that day, I just have a spot for it to go. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the exact same thing on Wednesday. Okay, so I went ahead and just put everything in for Wednesday just so that it wasn't redundant. To do the same thing over and over again. And then Thursday and Friday look a little different for us. So let's go ahead and flip over here. I'm gonna start out by putting another little strip at the top for YouTube. And then we can get rid of that. I need to see if it's a bath night now that we've changed up bath nights for the week. But on Thursday, I do some volunteering at the school that I taught at last year. I have just completely missed being there and missed being with the kids and everything. So I go in around 9 or so, and I've been putting all the way down to 3, but I've actually been getting done earlier than that. So I'm going to put until about 1. Yesterday I got done right at 12. I just kind of check on everybody, make copies, do what they need to do, and then whenever I run out of things to do, I go. So I don't really need to put a ton there, like a ton of time or anything. So we'll just put it to there. I'll put in the volunteering. I do still want to put in my little check boxes up at the top, just because obviously I'm still taking him to my mom's house that day. So usually I think what I'm going to try to do on those Thursdays, obviously this is like the second week I've gone back to work and everything's kind of gotten back to normal. I got a little weird on that one, but I think what I'm going to try to do is go drop him off, go volunteer, and then come home and clean house on Thursdays, and then go back and pick him up whenever I'm done with that. That way on Fridays, if it's a grocery day or anything, he and I can just get up and get ready and go grab our groceries and then come home and just be done for the day, other than like laundry or anything little to do. I kind of think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and put in, I'm going to leave that checkbox up there. And since we don't have anything else going on, I'm just going to give myself a bunch of little check boxes down here. And I'm going to put in like clean house and all of that stuff, just so that there is a spot for all of that. I'm probably going to leave laundry on Friday instead of moving it to Thursday. But I do want clean house over here. So we'll leave that like that. And then Friday is my day off. I don't have anything going on Fridays. Obviously this Friday I'm watching the kids for my mom. I'll be watching my sister's kiddos. They're going out of town for the weekend for their anniversary, and my mom is keeping them, but she has a doctor's appointment. So I'm going to go hang out at her house, take little guy with me, and it'll be me, him. My sister has twins that just turned 2 over the summer, and then a little boy that is 5. He just started kindergarten. So we're going to all go hang out, and it's going to be a great time. And I'm probably going to be stressed when I leave there because that's a lot of kiddos, but it's going to be okay. So we're going to do that on Friday. But before I do that, I do want to go ahead and put in my dinner line, since that's going to be the same across all the days. So we'll write that in really quick. And then I also want to go ahead and pop in a time for walking. I'm not going to put any check boxes in the evening down here just because I put them up there. And then I want to see if we're going to bathe him Monday. That'll be 1, 2, 3. So we are going to bathe again on Thursday. I feel so weird, but that we don't bathe him every day, but everything I've heard says not to do that, that like dries their skin out and everything, and they don't, like, they're pretty clean people as a baby. So we do like wash his face and his neck every day, just from like when he drinks formula and stuff, so that if anything like runs out of his mouth or everything, we're cleaning it all the way up. So I wash his face every morning and every evening, and like his neck and chest area, because we do have some baby acne on his chest. But other than that, we don't bathe like his whole body, like actually in the bathtub, except for every 3 days. So I don't know if that's weird or not, but that's what we do, and it works for us. So that's it for Thursday. Let's move over to Friday. I have to be at my mom's house at 2 to watch the kiddos. I'm going to use this again just to mark that, because I'll probably be there for a little while. So I'm going to put 2 o'clock, and we'll go until about, we'll put until about 4:30. I think that should be plenty of time. We may be done before then, but I'm just going to mark off that whole little section of time for that. And I'm just going to use one of these to mark it. Okay, so we got that there. And then take that off. I do want to just slap a whole, I don't know why I keep saying slap. That does not sound very nice. I'm going to put a whole thing of checklist thingies up here, just so that I can have a nice to-do list going for the day. And I am going to go ahead and put down laundry, because I am hoping that I can do laundry on Friday. And I'm going to use the little laundry scale thingy. What is that called? A washing machine. Wow. I'm going to use the little washing machine. I don't know why I forgot what that was called, but we're going to throw that there. And then we'll put in our last walk time. I don't put in walk times over the weekend because we're not as constrained on like when we can go for a walk. The only time during the week is in the evenings, really, unless it's just me and him. We can go during the day on Friday. But other than that, we just have to do it on the 6:30 mark unless it's the weekend. All right. So above Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to put these last 2 little strips for videos. So we'll throw these up here. And then we can get rid of these. I'm going to put in my weekend banner. I'm going to have to move this guy for a second. Let's just take him off for a minute. Okay, we can stick him back on there. And let's grab our weekend sticker. All right, and then we don't really have anything going on over the weekend other than those 2 things. I am going to put in just like our typical church and going to mom's house. So we'll throw those on Sunday. But other than that, we don't really have a lot going on, so that's nice. We do have a lot to do around the house, so hopefully we can get some of that done, because there is plenty that needs to be done there. All right, so we'll put that there, and then I'm going to put this one here. And I'll just use black just like we did for the other one. Okay, so those are in. I'm not going to put a checkbox or anything on Saturday. I've been doing that, but I'm going to still leave it blank for now in case something comes up and we end up actually like having plans for the weekend. As of right now, like I said, we don't, but just in case something happens. I think Jeremiah would mentioned going to do something on Saturday. I don't know what is all over this. I guess it's coming off of my ruler, maybe. I don't know. It's on my finger too. It's just ink, but that's crappy. So yeah, we'll have that. I do need to put in our last bath night, so it'll be Sunday. And then, yeah, I think that is it. So we can go in with the pen now. I'm trying to just look at everything and make sure there's nothing else that I want to put in, but I think that is everything. So let's go ahead and flip back over and let's write some of this stuff in. So I'm not going to fill this stuff in yet. I will just go ahead and put medicine down here. I do that every week, and then as we get closer, I will fill in any like actual to-dos or things I need to do for the week. But for now, we'll just leave it at that. And then Monday we have Gatlin is 2 months old. Of course, we have our dishes and tidy up. We've got work. And then we have his 3:30 doctor's appointment. We'll have dinner time. I'll have to look and see what we're actually having for dinner. I'm not sure for the whole week. I have it on my calendar. On my computer, I have like a little spread for just dinners, but I'll have to look and see what it's going to be. And then I'll put in our 6:30 walk time and bath night. And then, like I said, we'll just leave those little check boxes blank for right now. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and write the rest in. I'll just do a little time lapse of me doing that so you guys don't have to wait through all of that. So let's go ahead and get that done. Okay, so I wrote everything in for the week. This is what it's looking like. I love the way this kit looks down. I just think they are adorable. I just love fall kits. So in general, like I don't think you can go wrong with a good fall kit. Same thing when we get closer to like Christmas, the Christmas kits. Oh, if you guys have not checked out the Planner Cake Christmas kits, they are adorable this year. So definitely go check those out. But either way, I love the fall kits. So yeah, everything is down now. I think we've got everything in there that's going on for this week. If not, of course, then I will add it later, or if plans change or anything, I will move things around. But for now, we've got a solid plan for the week. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or anything, leave them in the comments below and I will chat with you guys down there. Otherwise, I hope to see you in the next video. All right, bye guys.